Hi, my name's SAnderson, and today I will be teaching you about types of reactions. First, let's talk about what are the 5 basic types of chemical reactions. The first is a synthesis reaction. The second is decomposition. Third, single replacement. Fourth, double replacement. And fifth, combustion. In this video, we will cover all 5 types and what they do. The first type of reaction that we're going to cover is a synthesis reaction. A synthesis reaction is when 2 or more simple substances react to form a more complex substance. Most of the time, a synthesis reaction occurs when energy is released and the reaction becomes exothermic. Below, we have an example. Carbon plus oxygen 2 yields carbon dioxide. 2 simple reactants come together to form a new complex product, which is carbon dioxide. The second reaction type that we're going to be looking at is a decomposition reaction. This is the opposite of a synthesis reaction. A decomposition reaction is where one reactant breaks down to form 2 or more products. Most decomposition reactions require an input energy in the form of heat, light, or electricity. Below we have an example of sodium chloride forming into sodium and chlorine. The third type of reaction that we're going to look at is single replacement reaction. It occurs when one element replaces another element in a compound. An element can only be replaced if the replacing element is more reactive. The starting materials are always pure elements such as pure zinc metal or hydrogen gas plus an aqueous compound. Below we have an example of potassium plus sodium chloride yielding potassium chloride plus sodium. This shows that potassium is more reactive than sodium because it replaced sodium in the products. The fourth type of reaction that we're going to be looking at is double replacement reaction. It is a chemical reaction where 2 reactant ionic compounds exchange ions to form into 2 new product compounds with the same ions. The exchange is anions and cations to create a favorable reaction. As long as there is a strong acid and a strong base, a double replacement reaction can occur. Below, we have a chemical reaction of hematite plus hydrogen chloride yielding ferric chloride and water. As we can see, the same ions were in the reactants and the products, but were formed in a different order. The fifth and last reaction type that we're going to be looking at is a combustion reaction. A combustion reaction is a chemical reaction between a fuel and an oxidant that produces an oxidized product. It is usually a reaction between a hydrocarbon and an oxygen to yield carbon dioxide, water, and heat. Below, we have CH4 or methane plus oxygen 2 yields water plus CO2. Now let's do a quick overview. So first we have our synthesis reaction, which is where we have 2 reactants to form 1 new product. Then we have decomposition reaction, which is 1 reactant to form 2 products. Then we have single replacement, where we have 1 molecule and 1 compound to form a new compound in a separate molecule. Next is double replacement reaction, where we have 2 reactant products that form 2 new reactant products. Lastly, we have a combustion reaction, where we have a hydrocarbon plus an oxygen to yield carbon dioxide, water, and heat. I hope everyone enjoyed my quick overview on types of reactants. Thanks for watching!